is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
I still haven't watched Doom. I'm not going to watch it.
Hey, I'm going to give you a preview.
You're going to preview Doom for me?
Watch out for that sand.
Was that Zendaya?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Sandaya. I haven't seen the movie.
That is accurate. They call her Zendaya in the movie.
I wish that was true. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. I did it this time. Xander. Jake's been the one pulling the fast one on you.
First piece of feedback we've gotten.
What? You got
You have
feedback? I've gotten zero. Okay.
I just winked at them. The first piece of feedback I got was I take too much of the spotlight at the beginning of the episode.
No one said that.
Everyone's just like, Xander talks too much when he's introducing people.
That's so
you know
funny
what?
because the second piece of feedback I got was that you take too much of the spotlight in the middle and the end of the episode too.
Oh no.
Xander's crying. Okay, introduce.
Well,
Someone else introduce. I'm
here we
tired of
are.
being the guy.
We'll
I'm
do
not
it.
even sitting in the same spot.
I mean, it's the same orientation.
It's the same orientation, but not the same spot.
Want to change your orientation? That was a joke from the first episode. I'll do the intro now. Joining me today is Xander Nolan and Jakeb White.
That's Jakeb White.
Sorry, I was just
Jakeb
trying to give you the
White.
respect you deserve, Jake.
He deserves none.
And I'm Colt.
Joyce.
Thank you.
Known for the gun.
Actually, so I don't really know. I can't remember why I changed from Colton to Colt, but there was a reason. There was a reason I did it. I can't figure
dig
out
into
why.
that.
I don't know.
Let's dig into it.
So I went by Colton through third grade. I was
Yeah.
homeschooled, and then I went to fourth grade
Were you bullied?
at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, at home by my younger sibling. Yes, for sure.
Oh, were you the oldest?
Yes, of four.
Oh,
That
that's right.
explains a lot.
Does it really? What does it explain? Tell me one
you
thing.
You have the not the disregard, the kind of like
disregard.
not the
Okay.
disregard, but like the kind of there's towards parents that a lot of older kids have because they were the main testing grounds for them for
Okay,
parents.
that's
There's
I
a certain
agree with
level
that.
of
Sure.
creative independence that older kids are like, I don't know what to fucking deal.
I think
my
you
brother-
just described
my-
my personality
Yeah,
entirely.
my
Yeah.
eldest brother is very similar.
Okay, sure.
He's not similar to you, but he's similar in I'm creative and on my own. I've always been creative, always been on my own type of person.
All right. Well,
You know, we
Self-taught.
this is a great therapy session for me, guys. Thank you so much.
Firstborn are often they have to self-teach themselves a lot.
we do
True.
we have a puzzle here at Game On where we, it's like Family Feud. We went and asked 100 people a question. Question we asked was, name something you don't get right on the first try. And one of the most common answers is parenting. People
Yeah.
admit that their first kid is always a fuck up.
Yeah.
Well,
And you are the living embodiment.
we're gonna
of
rock
that.
with it. That's all we got.
You did great.
But I did go to fourth grade and change my name, and
Uh-huh.
and I don't know why I did it, but I'm not I'm happy I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colt is way cooler than Colton.
Colt is way cooler.
You're right.
I think it's
Thank you.
people, especially kids. I always imagined it, and I knew some kids who did it. Like whenever you have the opportunity to reinvent yourself like that, whenever you're at a young age, like you're entering the fourth grade, and you're like, I want to be new. I want to be someone different. I'm gonna decide who I am. So you do the one thing you can
That's
do.
right.
You can cut off 2 letters of your name.
I basically did my high school to college transition between third and fourth grade.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
what
Do
you're
you
saying.
guys know many people who did that? Like who you knew them in high school, and then in college they changed their name to something like totally different. Oh yeah. Did
Pointing
you?
at myself.
What did you used to go by?
Did you really?
I was Alex for most of my life.
That is crazy.
Actually, I'm now getting to the point where not most of my life. Give it another 5 years, it'll be halfway.
That's really interesting.
That is not. I can't imagine you as anything but a Xander.
Why
No.
did you change? Do you have a reason?
It was college.
Yeah.
I wanted a new, cooler vibe.
Too much stuff on the internet about me.
Yeah, there's
Gotta
too much
change
stuff.
my name.
Alex always felt a little not fully me.
Okay.
Alexander is a little too much, but I do like it more than Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And then in college, a group of friends that I was making had another Alex in the group.
Oh,
So I was like, you know what?
didn't want to be competing for the
You
title
can
of
call
true
me
Alex.
Right.
True name Alex.
And I'm going to be honest, that Alex was one of the coolest people I had
Uh-oh.
ever met.
So he was already cool to match the
Right.
name Alex, which is not that cool of a name. You
Right.
needed a cool name to raise your cool
You
status.
Right.
didn't want to be the other Alex.
Right.
Yeah, because if one of them was going to be the other one, it would be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was that was more like I knew where I was gonna land.
Wow, that's pretty street like.
I show up. So how I met
like
these
that.
people was through Reddit.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait,
Wait,
what?
not like college?
I thought you said
No,
it was college.
it was
friends.
college. I hadn't become friends with them.
You
yet.
met your
Oh.
college friends through Reddit at
Yes.
college?
Yeah.
Cool. Was it like just you happened to be on the same subreddits, or was it like the UNT subreddit?
It was the UNC Denton subreddit.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Fine.
And they were looking for a roommate.
You weren't
No,
like
no.
scrolling.
Yeah, it's
No.
not like
you go to college there too?
you were both just on like hip hop heads and just happened to shout out
Yeah,
UNT or something.
Both on r/titty drop. Oh,
yeah.
you go to UNC as well?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
They were just looking for someone to take over a lease for a roommate. And
Okay.
at that time, initially, I was like, I'm not going back to college, blah, 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 blah. It was the whole thing.
Mm.
And then I went back to college. Thank you, debt. And then that's how I met these people. And
Right.
they had another Alex in the group. And I was like, this is my chance.
Yeah.
Entirely new group of friends, entirely new place I'm living,
Uh-huh.
you know, because this is my sophomore year. I didn't change until my sophomore year of college. And then
That's so funny.
I was like, you call me
You
Xander.
can call me Xander. How did it go over with like your family? I mean, like obviously they don't care.
My
but-
family calls me Alex still.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't. That's interesting. Everyone in my life calls me Colt.
Yeah.
Like my parents call me Colt.
So they changed whenever you said I go by Colt now, or did it? Yeah, how did that work?
I think it was kind of like maybe I just like made it official when I went to 4th grade, because I think I kind of always went by Colt. I think. I don't know. I don't fucking.
You don't remember the
I don't
moment.
remember.
Yeah.
I blocked out the first 15 years of my life.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I go by Jake. I prefer the name Jakeb, but my name is dumb and fucked up. And
Yeah,
its
your
spelling.
name is spelled like an asshole.
Yeah, and it's not my fault. My parents wanted to call me Jake, but they were like, we can't just name him Jake. Let's slap a B on there, as if there wasn't a perfectly good other name that contained. I'm grateful. I like my name. I think the weirdness of it kind of helped me
Oh, that's
build my
cool.
personality.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it does look cooler than the regular Jacob, but it infuriates me if I see it spelled incorrectly. So I force myself to go by Jake. So that way when people
Sure.
refer to me in writing, it's just Jake. If I say Jacob and then they spell it wrong and I have to be the asshole who corrects them about it, or if I don't, I'm just living this lie.
Yeah. I did the same thing I did to you to Jake when we first did the marathon show.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
spelled-
right.
I spelled his name wrong as well.
But,
in the show notes.
But you made an attempt. It was
I tried.
Jakob.
Y'all-
So
I tried.
Y'all have done the marathon show?
no, I
He
made
did
the
the music
theme
for it.
theme song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I brought my USB-B cord so I can hook it up to the computer, get our theme song, which actually I guess the audience would have already heard that theme song you just heard at the beginning, courtesy of me. If you don't like it, actually Xander made it.
That's correct. I made it, and I
Oh
hired
gosh.
Jacob to play every
To
instrument.
ghost produce. That's funny.
And if you like it, then I did everything.
How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm glad the podcast is out. I'm glad that I have like an active show right now. Marathon's kind of on the back burner because it's just so hard to make.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
watch.
A marathon.
I mean, it takes like a full day, and you have to get all three of us in the same room, like free for a full day.
Impossible.
Very hard to do.
Have you guys ever like tried to make one? Do you have any episodes that just were unreleasable or anything?
No, actually, I'm very proud to say everything has come out.
Nice.
Just like this one.
Just like this one.
Yeah, right.
Every single thing we've ever recorded
That's definitely
has
true.
mostly been produced.
That is true.
That's true.
That is true.
Everything that we have a file for has been produced.
Well, now you're moving the goalposts, Xander. Everything we've released has come out.
Let me break it to you. There's no secret episode 0 gonna drop on the Patreon, folks. And maybe later we'll figure something out. But
Yeah,
we'll record. We'll record as ourselves. Like we'll be ourselves a couple
We'll
of years from now,
recreate that.
and we'll recreate a moment from the past.
Yeah.
oh god,
Um,
I'll remember it vividly for the rest of my life.
how would you feel now if someone called you Alex,
That's a great
I
question.
get called Alex all the time.
other than your family? Like, what if, like,
People call me Alex a lot.
What if I started calling you Alex and
It-
wouldn't stop even if you asked?
If a close friend who has known me as Xander for most of my
Yeah.
life called me Alex, you know what I would do?
What?
I also wouldn't give a shit because it,
Okay.
does,
Well,
it
in
literally
that-
does not matter to me.
in that
I
case,
prefer Xander.
That's great, yeah.
Branding wise,
Branding for branding.
brander for Xander is on point.
You're right.
So,
Sam,
on that note, Alex, please talk into the microphone.
I am.
yeah. He's actually doing good.
I'm watching him get expressive and talk over.
I'm
it.
hearing it. I'm hearing it.
Yeah,
It's all
you
right.
can hear me? Fuck off, buddy.
What you do?
Fuck off!
That is a little bit of a
I
but
You do this to yourself. Well, you force yourself to get into a position to talk
You
into
really
it,
did.
whereas you naturally move around. There are ways.
This is it.
Last week we didn't have to talk about it. I thought we were done, but now
no, I just cut it. I cut it out of the episode.
Okay, so we did do it. Yeah,
We did? We did
Yeah.
it last week?
so great.
This is correct.
Yeah, I went psycho on Twitter this week.
You fucking
Yeah,
did,
so
dude.
I pulled up your Twitter. Let's see.
All right, let me
get some examples.
You're just going to
of your
mute
psych-
me, right?
What?
When I'm doing all this, right? You're just going to mute my channel?
I mean,
You
that's
can?
not really how that works. Like, there's a main channel that we mix off of most of the time, so it'll sound
So you're
different.
not. So you're gonna. You can hear this
Yeah.
in the episode.
I'll let you
All right,
finish.
give me a blank spot. Don't talk about anything important.
Okay.
LA comedy podcast to be like, so I woke up, took a Xanax,
Not that one.
producer scream laughs, really threw off my day. Can I get a cocktail?
I thought that was a viral tweet. I didn't even.
No, it was
I was
me.
going through and I was like, oh, that's a good tweet.
You didn't even like
I
it.
didn't like it.
No likes. I'll be the first to like it. There you go.
Motherfucker, you thought it was a viral tweet and didn't like it?
Yeah. Why would I like a viral tweet?
Because it's from my account.
All right.
I didn't know it was yours. I was just blindly going through. I was like, that's a pretty good podcast. Reread that
Thank
because
you.
I was doing my thing.
It's okay.
If I start running marathons as part of a midlife crisis, I give my current Twitter followers full permission to hunt me for sport.
That was a happy one.
This
That was
is
a good one.
interesting because it says
Yeah.
current Twitter followers. So anyone who follows you after that moment is
Yeah.
not allowed
I
to
thought
do
that
it.
was pretty funny.
Get
too.
in early.
There was just a series of ones, and I'll go to it.
I think I've
I'll
taken
go
some
to it
of
because
them
this.
down.
Yeah, I often do that as well.
Yeah. I was.
Particularly my
I don't know
horny
why.
ones.
I was angry at libertarians that day for some reason.
Yeah, there was some like real.
Oh, here we
sick
go. I'm finding the
burns on
libertarian
ones that I was just like,
I was going for a little bit.
Libertarians love it when their partner can't vote. That's why they're always with people who just moved to the States. Or, kids.
I stand by that tweet.
Burn, burn, burn.
Wow.
I think that's a banger. I did get the warning for tweeting that.
You got a warning?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not versed enough in this world to know, like, Twitter
I'm really
actively
enjoying
monitors your posts when you make them. It
Yeah.
says, like,
I haven't cared about Twitter for my entire life.
Twitter
until
is like a little
2 months
bot.
ago.
so it's like catches keywords. Like,
Yeah.
libertarians and kids in the
Yeah.
same thing is going to.
It's like,
Trigger
hey,
something.
people sometimes when they say that they'll regret it a few minutes later. You sure you want to post this? And you're like, fuck yeah, now I
Oh.
do Twitter.
Oh, I loved this one. Unsuccessful YouTubers love making videos on how to be successful on YouTube.
That's just a fact.
Yeah,
That
that's
is a
a good
fact.
one.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing the craziness.
Well, most of it's not there anymore.
Oh. Well,
I
great.
had a good time. I'm having a good time on Twitter.
I love Twitter. You can find me at
Yeah, you're public now.
AHOLALEX because I got
Alex
hired.
got a job. What happened, dude?
Yeah,
You've had,
corporate.
like-
You sold out.
You've had 3 jobs since this show started.
And I'm gonna have 3 more.
You've almost had a job an episode, bro.
So here's the real impetus.
I don't think that. Can you Google that?
Yeah, I know what
Impetus?
impetus means.
Okay.
It means like the thing that starts in a
Oh,
chain
wow.
of reactions.
I'm a
chain of
asshole.
actions.
I'm a dumb asshole. Go
Yes, you are.
continue.
Yes, you are.
like-
But unrelated.
It's like catalyst.
Wow, look
I
at this
like,
guy.
I like impetus a little better for this
Yeah.
particular
You
content.
guys sound like you have college debt.
Yeah, yeah, that's the damn truth.
Oh yeah, we do.
And I learned that word outside of college. Thank you very much, UT.
Okay, hell yeah.
So the big impetus
Okay.
is I need to go to the dentist.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
you just
very
need dental.
insurance, and I'd like some money, and also I don't love
Mm-hmm.
my current living situation.
Well, you just moved.
Yeah,
You've also moved twice since the show started. I
No,
think.
There's only
you
one.
moved once.
Just once. Sorry.
bitch.
He's lived in 2 places. since
I've
the show
lived in
started.
2
That's what I
places,
meant.
and I don't care for it.
You don't like where you're living?
Already.
You've only
Yeah.
been there for a week.
Yeah,
Oh no! What?
I know.
Are
Is it-
you
is
at
it
liberty
like-
to say? Or
it-
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, is it like, the tiny room you're in, or is it like the roommates, or is it just having roommates in general?
I think
you
if
don't
I
like the yard.
so it's a mix. It's tiny room. I have a tiny room, which I can live with
Okay.
if the space was cooler.
What do you mean? But like, how tiny is tiny? Like dorm room tiny?
Jacob's seen it.
It's very tiny.
Okay.
Super small, which I like. I signed up for.
It's like
Yeah,
the size of
Walk-in
one of those
closet?
bathrooms.
Oh, that's very
It's
small.
a little bigger than that.
I'm
I
not
re-
sure.
Okay.
It's slightly bigger than that. I initially
What size bed you got?
was
in there?
going to Queen.
Okay.
I initially was going to. I was moving in because I had plans to move out of Austin by the end of the summer. So I was like, I'm willing
Right.
to accept this loss.
Yeah.
And then I lost my job.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Rip.
oh, I can still go to this cheaper place and I'll be fine. but now I have a job, and I'm not moving, and I'm in this.
You're not moving.
I'm not moving, and I'm in this tinier spot. Not in the immediate year.
Okay.
I was planning to move.
Okay.
Some family stuff, some other creative stuff has started kicking up here,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really see the point in moving when I'm having fun here,
Cool.
jiving and thriving in Austin. And now that I have a job and I'm in this place, and if I was moving in a few months, I could be like, all right, I can suck it up for that time.
For the living sitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would be fine with roommates if the place with my room wasn't so tiny and the place wasn't just so like crammed.
Yeah.
But like in combination with everything, it's kind of difficult to want to stay there.
Sure.
I like my space.
I'd like to live by myself. I've never
living.
done that in my life. That'd be
It's
fun.
so nice. I love living. I this has reaffirmed I love living.
I've had a roommate forever. I'm fine.
I mean, it is fine. Like, I'm not gonna say like I don't have issues with my roommates at all. Like, it's a fine living situation, but I'd prefer to be in a house by myself or like an apartment by myself. Like,
I would be cool with roommates if it wasn't the house, and I would be cool with the house if there wasn't so many roommates. It's just like the combination of both.
oh sure,
It's 4 people in a 3-bedroom with 1
yeah.
bathroom. Like at a certain
Ooh,
point, it's
one
starting-
bath.
Oh,
yeah,
one
it's
bath,
starting to
yeah.
kind of like most of the evenings I just piss outside because I'm just like it's impossible to get in there. Particularly like one of them's a very social younger person and is always has like grungy people over. And
They
they're
all
like,
those grunge people always use the
Grungy.
bathroom.
and they're all, there's just a lot of people in there,
Grungy
and I
people.
just okay, whatever.
That's funny.
Do your roommates listen to the pod?
They don't.
Do
I don't
they-
even know this exists, and I'm never gonna tell
Have
them.
you guys told anybody at the pod? I think I was the only person that like posted on it.
Yeah, I didn't post it. I think I
I
retweeted.
tweeted.
You retweeted.
I may have retweeted you or the actual post announcement, but I
didn't realize we were already on episode. Like you dumped all the episodes.
Mhm.
No,
I thought we were
no,
going
that
weekly
was-
so
that
that
was
we
the
can
plan.
catch up with the.
No, sorry. That's just like standard for podcasts. Is you release 4 at the beginning?
Oh,
so
Yeah.
people
yeah, I have a lot of content.
Yeah.
they get
Oh
hooked.
shit! See, I thought we were recording that far ahead of time. So
No, sorry. I should have made that
that,
clear.
all right,
So we had a
shit.
buffer.
We
No.
need fucking.
We're full live with 4 episodes.
But yeah, I told some of my high school friends about it. Shout out the boys.
The
That's
boys!
Nate's the one who
Shout
took
out
a
the
big interest.
boys.
I'm not sure if anyone else listened, but Nate said he listened to all 4.
Oh, that's really
So
nice.
hey, Nate, thanks. He really liked the Dallas, who is a real character who showed up here.
Real person,
Real
not a
person.
real character.
Well, he's quite a character.
He's quite a character. I'm gonna step away real quick.
Oh boy.
Okay. What do you want to talk about, dude?
Well, while Xander's gone, I have a cult court case I want to bring up.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. What's up, man?
Damn, that was a bit. I don't have anything. Xander's actually been
Oh,
good to me
what's
this
up,
week.
dudes? It's me, Danny the Boys.
You from Chicago, my man? You talking like it?
Yeah. What up? Hey, I'm your number 1 fan. I won the contest. I'm here to talk to you.
Oh wow.
Contest? Xander had mentioned something to me about a
so-
contest, but I
Yeah, Xander and I we did do it like a Make-A-Wish thing without asking you. I know. I hope that's okay.
I made a big point about needing to be included in all of the decisions made in the podcast.
Anyways, I won that contest.
Yeah.
You flew me out first class from Chicago all the way down here to the Milky City is what I like to call Austin because everybody's got big milkers out here.
You're talking about the big
Whoa.
boobs?
Yeah, there's so many boobs down here.
There's a lot of information coming in right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming at you with I host the radio show up in Chicago. Yeah, bring me down on the game, baby.
Yeah, I had to turn your microphone down a bit. Man, this guy's a real shock jock. I like this guy's
I'm
vibe.
used to relying on a soundboard to fill up all these airs. Wow,
Bing.
I don't know.
that was so cool.
Yeah. So
It's like I'm back in the Windy City.
so do you have any famous catchphrases?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, we don't have Chicago radio here, so
No, you don't.
You're new to us.
No, you don't. All right. So if it's particularly sunny out there, I'll be like, hey, get your shine on, Chicago. Blah.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me another scenario.
Okay, so let's say it's windy out.
Oh, it's windy out. There's a lot of wind. I say, get your kites out, baby.
This
All
is
right.
good.
Yeah.
Can we give you like hypothetical news headlines and just kind of see how you would handle them?
Yeah, give me one.
Okay,
Okay.
so 9/11 happened again.
Oh, okay. You can go cut back to my original recording of it. Oh, we're doing a new live one. I got
Yeah, I think we have it here. Well, I'll just play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have really sad news. You're not going to be able to watch the Bears game because terrorists blew up the Twin Towers. The Bears, no! So that was that recording.
That was really good.
That was really good.
That was powerful.
That was really good.
Okay, new hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Hit me with the hypotheticals.
So
Okay.
the Cubs and the White Sox are playing each other in the World Series, and one of the managers has just pulled out a gun and killed one of the other players. What do you say on live radio?
Ladies and gentlemen, do I have some news for you tonight? Bloop, boop. What I got for you is gonna absolutely f your fucking brains out. We bleep that part. I usually bleep it.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
going hard because it's a podcast.
No, I'll bleep it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we got some fucking news for you.
Ooga.
Jizz. What I got for you today, folks, is something real serious, okay? The manager for the Sox has shot the manager for the Cubs. And you know what? Pick a side today. I'm pulling out my chainsaw and I'm going ham on anyone who's wearing a Sox hat.
So it's interesting how
That's good.
Colt left it vague, and you chose the White Sox
That
as
is
the
interesting.
manager who would pull out a gun more than the Cubs.
Yeah.
You
That is
believe
interesting.
because they're in the South Side, perhaps they are more violent.
Not that. He's a piece of shit. Greg McCown of the White Sox.
Quick Google that.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you know the manager of the White Sox Major League Baseball
Of course
team
I do. I'm from Chicago.
off the top of your
I swear
head,
to God, if you don't yes hand me on this, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah, it's Craig McGowan.
McCown, anyways.
that's him. Yeah.
Tim.
I love being a
Most,
shock
most people would think that it's Tony La Russa, but that's not
Tony
right.
La
One of the
Russa
more
is
famous baseball managers of all time.
Tony La Russa, a known hack.
Yeah, I mean, he is. Yeah. I hear your Chicago accent, but I got to be completely honest with you, man. I think, are you from Chicago, or is this like a thing you picked up and you're kind of putting on for the city?
You know, there's no,
I don't want
there's no shame.
There's no shame
no,
in-
that's okay. I'm originally from Minnesota, just like you're from Kansas and you're putting on the Texas accent.
Texas accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going so hard on it right now. And everyone knows he's from Kansas.
And there's no shame in that, Colt. You know, we really don't mind.
You're right.
We
We
love
don't
that you've
care.
adopted
Okay.
this accent.
I
but
don't care because I'm not from here. And this fine young gentleman.
my name is Jake.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's a very Chicago
I'm
name, I
really
think.
fun. I'm a really big fan of Jakeb Wheat. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, we introduced him incorrectly. That was my bad.
It's me, Jakeb Wheaton.
Whoa! Sign my tits.
Okay. I'm just gonna
So,
do that.
do you have anything you want to say to the listeners?
Yeah, I mean, these listeners are probably different than your listeners. So
yeah,
this is
yeah.
a new
This
channel.
is a much more refined audience. I think they're not
Yeah.
really into this shock jock.
Yeah, we're
like,
smarter than you.
vulgarity for the sake of vulgarity stuff.
Hey, I
Yeah.
get it. I'm into biz.
Yeah.
I cross promote.
And I
but-
respect what you do,
Yeah, you do.
but it's not what I do. You
It's
know,
not what you do.
Yeah.
This isn't what I do. I don't know. What am I doing with all these wires? What is this? Ooh, what is that? I've never seen this before.
Right.
You don't use a microphone when
No.
you guys record?
I shout from the windows and they pick it up.
just into a dark room. Fantastic. Yeah. So what do you want to say to this audience? Because I want to let you express the fullness of yourself. I don't want you to get trapped in this shock jock space because you're bigger than that, man. You're bigger than that.
That's like my hero is telling me that right now. This is so, you're my hero.
Bro, you're my
I'm
hero.
55 years old. I've
Dude.
been doing shock jockeying for 30 years.
You're my hero.
And to hear you,
Yeah.
to hear you express that for me,
Yeah, dude.
it makes me just want to, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
They never change.
Yep.
They never change. These
That-
shock jock guys.
That was I'm not shocked.
Go back to the morning zoo, bro.
Yeah, why don't
Jesus
you
Christ.
freaking listen to more Howard Stern or something on your way to work?
What are you guys
Jerk off.
talking about right now?
Oh,
There was some real jerk off in it.
Oh, okay.
No, he was really cool, actually.
Was it Danny Dubois?
It was Danny.
Danny
DeBois.
DuBois.
Oh,
Do you know him?
I mean, I'm the one who
You got him here.
I brought him here.
You
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
Danny DeBois?
Yeah. So, do we have any other contests that are going on? Just so you know, I'm prepared
There's
in the future.
the wet t-shirt contest with middle-aged men out back that's
Oh.
happening right now,
Yeah.
which we need to go check on at some point today.
I've set up like 4 or 5 cameras back there. We could just review the footage later. if you
Yeah,
want, yeah.
then we're having the tamale off with whichever tamale lady happens to swing by first gets to sell us some tamales.
It's a good contest.
Yeah, that sounds more like just her business.
Yeah, I'm just really hoping a
But she
tamale
did
lady
win.
finally comes
Yeah.
by. Then we have the wet blanket contest with, Jakeb's winning because he always is.
You know about that one, right?
I got a memo about it that all it said was keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Signed the Wet Blanket Society.
You're in first place right now.
Yeah, you're
like
doing great.
Yeah.
And you just earned yourself some more points.
You've more than doubled the second place person. So
wow.
Yeah, you're in.
I also noticed that at the bottom of the email it said current second place contender is an actual wet blanket.
Yeah. You're beating an actual legitimate wet blanket.
Well,
and reading emails on a podcast.
Oh, no.
Kind of a wet blanket move.
I'm very sorry. I have a list of topics that I wanted to pull up.
You mean this kind of whatever weird format we've been doing today? You're trying to give some structure to this bullshit?
Sorry,
tortilla head?
Yeah, I'm wearing my same tortilla bandana that Xander made fun of me for before. I didn't look at the list.
You looked at your phone, went on Twitter for 5 seconds,
I did not.
and then put it on the bench behind you.
I did not do it. I did not. Sorry for looking.
I did not hit her.
I looked at my phone too.
Apologies.
You know what? Look at mine too. Hey, you know what? Audience, we're gonna take a break. Look at your phone right now. 15-second break. Everyone look at their phones, audience included.
Yeah.
Put some bullshit music behind it.
That's probably 15 seconds.
I found I had something on my phone that I wanted to remember. Are you guys getting like inundated with a crazy amount of like dating app ads? I'm getting a crazy amount. For no reason. I have not changed anything in my lifestyle.
Google knows that you're horny.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Virgin. It just tracks. It just takes the last time that you had a girlfriend, and once it surpasses what I assume 12 years or something, at that point, then it starts just blowing you up with the ads.
It's like a iPhone memories thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
The last time you had a memory of you smiling with a girl in the photo.
That's right. Yeah.
What? I was gonna say, speaking of iPhone memories, what always like annoyed me was like you get out of a relationship.
Sure.
And for like weeks on end or months, like it was happening for like a year, iPhone memories would have like photos of them. Be like, remember last year when you were happy?
You gotta get those off your phone, man.
No, that's the thing. I don't want to completely like lose those photos. I like the photos.
I mean, just don't have them on your phone is what I'm saying.
I don't want to put them on the internet.
Put them on a hard drive, bro.
And then I'm going to forget about it, and that'll be 30 2 months from now, and
damn.
So, I got a topic. Microphone boy.
Thank you.
Now I'm here.
But then you move. You can change it. Move it around. Be better. Why is this so difficult? You are almost 30.
What do you mean?
It's adjustable.
Okay,
but I adjusted it and it doesn't work, and then you yell at me, and everything you do is wrong. So you might as well just do it at the beginning.
I didn't yell at you. I said it goes like this. I didn't even say anything. I just did with my head.
He yelled at me.
I did yell at you, and you deserved it. Anyway, I think Pirates of the Caribbean is a little silly, obviously. I actually just rewatched the first one on the back burner of this Amber Heard, Johnny Depp thing.
Out of respect for Mr. Depp.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but...
have you guys been watching that?
Abby...
That's so gross.
My roommate. Yeah, especially since we know about your dental issues that you apparently need to take care of. Try not to get your freaking root canal juice all over your microphone.
What are you guys talking about? The audience can't hear this. What do you see this? What are you talking about?
Hey. Xander has won the game, actually.
Yeah, that's true. So, my roommate has been keeping up with the trial a lot. She has the hot take that Amber Heard is innocent. Not innocent, but far more innocent than Johnny Depp.
I mean, it's a defamation trial. It's not even like a criminal thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I've seen it secondhand, and I don't care.
I think it's gross to care about it.
Honestly, I wish.
There's so much more happening in the world than Amber Heard being on trial.
I wish that this case were something as like important as the OJ trial. Which like
less happening when OJ was on trial. And it was important.
Yeah.
It was an important trial. This is not.
The fucking memes
what
that would have happened for like the OJ trial team if they
right.
because one of the fucking shitty things about the Amber Heard Depp trial
Yeah.
is the sheer amount of meme propaganda that's propagated across the internet of just like Johnny Depp owns these fucking lawyers' ass.
There is a lot of that. Yeah.
Or I knew I liked Johnny Depp.
I don't-
Now I love him.
Would you call that meme content or like tabloid content? Because I think there's a difference between those two.
Well, I mean, people are like, making like TikToks and shit about it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think of anything that is a TikTok is a meme.
Like if you're making a joke, like
All right,
if
we're
it's like let's
I think we're
let's
getting
get
a little
into
into
the
semantics here.
let's get into
of
the
this bullshit.
semantics.
Let's do it. Yeah, sometimes
People
semantics
are making
important.
fucking memes from it because it's just like your face when Johnny Depp is a fucking
Now that's a meme.
Chad, and it's like,
Yeah. But is it? I think the thing that I'm trying to differentiate is like a meme is like very clearly a joke. A lot of the stuff that's like out that I think you're referencing is like not joking. Like those people are like violently like picking a side in this topic and like trying to promote their opinion.
right. And memes can be used that way.
Totally, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. But I think like a lot of it's not even like jokes. It's just like harassment.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Sure.
There's-
What is this? This is a smart Hulk meme.
Okay, so top picture is Angry Hulk, and it's the little sidebar that says
Yeah.
the media when Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of domestic abuse, in which indicating that the media was angry.
Mhm.
Then it's Smart Hulk, in
Uh-huh.
which the media, when actual evidence is revealed that Johnny Depp was abused by Amber Heard, and his Smart Hulk
Is calm.
Is calm.
It's the implication.
Implying it was calm. The point being is like that's
don't-
bullshit, but
I don't
also the
understand
video,
that.
like the video cuts of like these like lengthy Johnny Depp just being a witness on the stand.
He's
Yeah.
putting the wit in witness, by the way.
This is already more time I ever wanted to dedicate to this.
That's
So
fair.
I'm ending my
We could
part
kill
of
it.
this conversation.
All right. I think
All right, Colt, let's go on for another 20
Y'all
minutes or so.
can. I'll go take a nap.
no, I just think it's lame to care about it, honestly. Like,
Yeah, bro.
If you're making what?
I just think it's so cool not to care.
Johnny Depp, you're here?
I mean, honestly, I mean,
Hey,
just like
what's up?
if you're making jokes about it, like just in passing, like that's fine. Like make jokes about rich people being dumb, but like if you're investing a large portion of your life into caring about this trial or any trial, that's kind of a waste of your time.
Well, any celebrity trial. I think
that's
some
what
trials
that's
are
what I mean.
important.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Uh,
Yeah, like celebrity gossip
with the
Kardashian. It's like
exception of the
Kardashian
OJ.
shit. Yeah. It's,
Trial.
what do you want to say about the OJ trial, Jake? You keep bringing it up.
Man who was not yet born.
Yeah, what's your take on the OJ trial?
I liked the car chase.
You liked the car chase?
Pretty cool.
Very low speed.
Yeah, that's safe. That's the right way to do it. He's not hurting anyone. Proves he's innocent. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's a great take.
That's a good take.
That's a good take. Yeah, I think you should stand by that.
So,
So you're not getting the dating app deluge.
no, not at all.
No,
That's too bad.
sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting like promoted like weird ones.
Well, do you have
Hetero?
these dating apps?
What?
Are you getting hetero? Have you seen hetero?
There's not.
Let me spell it for
Straights
you.
only?
No. So hetero is HEADERO.
So it's for
An
blows.
app
It's for
that's
blowjobs.
specifically for oral sex.
That's kind of.
It premiered at this recent South by
This is
Southwest.
Is this venture capital?
It's definitely bitchy.
Well, somebody put some money into it. I doubt it's going to take off because it's
Really?
like
Because
dating-
I'm downloading it right
yeah,
now.
you can download it right now.
Download it, yeah.
I
Let's
encourage
see what-
all of you to see Throat Goat, who is 100% somebody within this area. I know
Throat
because
Goat.
I too downloaded the app to see what the fuck this was. And
Hetero.
Throat Goat,
What are the? What are like
Most
the other
definitely not
crazy
an app.
ones?
um,
You remember farmersonly.com?
Yeah.
oh, I remember
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle's still around.
Amish online dating was the big one that my friends laughed at.
Was that a real one? I don't know if
That
that,
seemed
was
like a
ever
big
real.
one.
It was a real website. You could sign up for it.
Oh, might be lies.
See if it's online.
Podcasters only just started.
There's no way.
Try that
come
out.
On,
Go to-
come on. Are you kidding?
Is that true?
God, I wish. It'd be
You,
so fucking
you
funny.
must have gotten the ad for that. If you got any of them.
Podcasters only,
Podcasters
where you
only.
can fuck.
Oh,
I'd sign up for that. It'd be like
Here.
me and Stavros on it, and that's it.
I can just do it on here. I've got some others pulled up in the suggestions for this. Flirty Moms Finder.
Ooh, I want that one.
ASX Talk.
What is that?
Fun meetups near. I'll click on that. It's a picture is a peach, but it looks more like a butt than the regular peach. It's got like a thong
Oh.
on it.
Ew.
Is it, that's an anal only app.
I want with 2 T's and a U.
I was getting promoted like these weird like artsy ones where you're like it was like Oh, this is for creatives.
Ooh la la.
Ooh, what's it called? I may have done an ad. Like I did an ad early on in my unemployment for a random.
Really?
Yeah, like co-collaborate with creatives in your area.
I think it was called Pure, maybe?
I don't think it was that one.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
But Pure definitely is a dating app, but I think it's like a
Weird name
virgin.
for a dating app.
That's got to be like a virgin one.
What do you mean?
Like a virgin dating app because you're pure.
No, I think that was the creatives one.
Is that you're creative and virgin?
Oh.
No, I think like that's just what it was called. I don't think I don't know.
That's
I
bad,
could be wrong.
That's
I
a
could be mixing
bad use
a
of the
couple
name.
Is there a virgins only dating app?
I wish there was, and it should be called Pure.
That's problematic.
Why?
To have a virgins only dating app?
A virgin detector. You do beep 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 all over you.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, yeah, you're a virgin.
You have to send photos of your full body.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, that guy's a virgin.
That guy's definitely a virgin.
When I look up virgins only dating app, the first thing that comes up is Upward, which is a Christian dating app. So I guess like the implication there makes some sense. That
I guess Christian Mingle was a
Christian
only dating.
I don't want to let this go unexplored.
Sure.
The company that put out
Write your name on that mic. That's yours forever.
Yep. Yeah. The company that put out Hetero.
Yeah.
Their name is Thought Experiment. THOT.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's a great name.
I'm willing to support this.
That was a fucking screen names for like 10 years ago. It's like,
what do you mean?
Thought Experiment.
So it was good then too.
It's the name. It's still funny. It holds up, Xander.
Yeah.
Thought Experiment has been funny and will continue.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing whether it's funny. What I'm arguing is just like this. It just seemed like it was you guys were like, I've never thought of this before.
I haven't. I've never thought of
Thought Experiment.
Oh, you don't have enough thoughts in your life.
The word thought does not.
I think
like,
we made
go
this
through
joke
my brain
on the podcast.
I don't care.
Oh no, ours was like Thought Tank.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. I don't like the dating apps though. They're not. I don't have fun on them.
Yeah,
no one has fun.
Tinder is scam.
Tinder is scam. What do you mean?
I've never had success.
No one matches.
Yeah, I mean, I've matched with people and I've like talked to people, but like it's just like I feel it draining my soul out of my body whenever I do.
100%.
Like this is not a good way to meet people. It feels like no matter what, the very first interaction you have with someone, even if they're perfect for you, is faking something. You know, it is just like participating in small talk over, a text thread with someone you've never met before.
Yeah,
like doesn't. It feels so inauthentic to me.
With Tinder, you have to move a certain pace. Can't be too quick. It can't be too slow.
Oh, like with the messages you're saying?
Yeah, like if you're still in like messages and you haven't exchanged phone numbers and like agreed to a plan within like 3 days, it's not gonna happen. It's just my rule.
I have one positive experience from Tinder. And
I have
it's something that I'm
zero
currently
positive
doing.
experiences. I just still use it.
It's me and this one girl that every time we steal a glass from a bar, we text each other on Tinder. That's the only relationship we have.
That is awesome.
And to be honest, that's
She's
the best relationship
cool.
you'll have. Why haven't you asked her to?
Because I don't want to ruin what we have.
That's beautiful.
What we have is beautiful, and it will continue.
Get married to her and never see her again.
And then you guys and then at the wedding, every cup can be something that you've stole for all of your guests. It's so funny.
Yeah, we're texting like tips back and forth on how to do it. It's so good.
It's not hard.
Yeah, this is really
it's
nice.
easy, but I don't know. We're figuring it out.
You're just trying to. I'm sorry. You're just trying to have an excuse.
We're strategizing, bro.
All right. Well, if you're not going to close the deal, give her my number.
Nah, bro.
They're like, I take a picture of me. It was like I stole this tall glass of water.
No, it's like literally once a month.
Yeah,
it's great.
So how long has it been going on?
I don't know. 3 or 4 months.
Think she listens to the podcast?
Definitely not. No.
This message is going out to.
I assume her name is Crystal because of the glass stuff.
Let me look.
I have a funny.
You don't even remember her name?
Nah.
You just know her as.
I haven't talked to her in a while.
While Colt's looking that up, I have a message for Sandra.
Okay.
Whoever Sandra is out there who's listening to this message is for you. You're hot. You're beautiful. I love you. Keep your energy up. The moons, they're guiding for you. The sky, it's driving for you. Space is nothing but a construct. Love is all you need. Sandra, you have a great fucking day.
Her name's Elise.
Oh, nice.
That was great. That was fun. Can I do one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Bridget, your boyfriend was right. You should kill yourself. Colt, you're next.
Good morning, Julia. It's Joe. when I saw you at the bar last night, I thought, well, that's a beauty. I said, I want to go full throttle with you, baby. I want to go full throttle. You see this apartment? I built this apartment. You see these ceiling fans? I installed the ceiling fan with my bare hands. I want to go full throttle with you, Julia. Forget about your boyfriend. Forget about him. Look at this house I built. Call me.
I feel like we took some very different takes there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, we're all very creative and expressive.
And cute. Anyways, I'm really
Yeah.
sad and lonely.
Yeah,
You're sad and lonely.
Yeah.
it shows.
I haven't. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I'm comfortable with being alone. I think for now.
How can
I'm
you
cool
be
with it.
lonely with all those roommates?
That's true. I would.
Bum, bum, ba-da. Wow.
All right, this is becoming the new rim shot. We can't do it anymore.
Yeah, we
Or
can't.
I'm taking it away because you like it so much.
Try it.
Please don't do it anymore, please, Xander.
What do you guys want to talk about? What else is happening in your lives?
I saw Doctor Strange and
Me too. I also saw it.
I did.
Sam Raimi fucks. That script sucks.
Really?
Yeah, I thought
Really?
the script sucks, but the movie, it like everything that Sam Raimi truly had control over, fucking sick.
Colt, are you planning on seeing it? Can we talk about it spoiler wise, or do you want us to wait for you?
I don't give a fuck, guys. Like,
Colt don't give a fuck. Don't worry, it's a
It's-
fucking Marvel movie.
what are the good guys win?
Oh, they do.
But at what cost?
I don't know. The multiverse.
They have to go. They have to be in another movie. Is the
I don't
cost.
know. I'm kind of done with Marvel. I think.
I am too. Like the reason I saw this was just I wanted to see Sam Raimi with a budget again.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that. I was so excited, and then we got fun fucking Sam Raimi moments.
I don't dislike the movies. Like I liked Eternals even. I enjoyed Eternals.
You liked Eternals?
I really did.
That was one I thought was.
I thought it was
fucking
I
shit.
thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful.
Like beautifully filmed, or like a beautiful script, or
I mean, largely all of that. Yeah. I thought it was great.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like the individual movies. I don't really give a fuck about like the universe anymore. Once Thanos is done, I'm kind of checked out on the lore of
Should it be
your universe.
Xanos for Halloween?
Oh.
Purple?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yes.
Xanos?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
should we all be Marvel themed puns on our name?
Sure.
Colt is.
Yeah. Pick. What are you gonna do?
You alternative.
So there's the Black Bolt exists in this universe, so you can be Black Colt.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's nice and safe and fun.
I think he's a white character, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, we're fine. I don't even know what powers he has though.
He apparently talks, and like the sound waves come out.
Wait,
in
you're
the show.
talking? Oh, you're talking about the shitty TV show.
Well, no. Well, yes, but also no.
Okay.
Also, you could be Iron Zan.
I could be Iron Sam, but I feel like a purple with a like a purple A-frame
It's
and like
yeah.
and like some lines to here. Sorry,
You got to
some
do the
lines
chin thing.
and like
the chin
yeah,
grill.
chin and just like a yellow glove. Fucking Xanos.
They have like oven mitts that look like the Thanos glove. You
Oh,
can get one of
easy.
those. Yeah.
Easy.
I've never celebrated Halloween.
What? Are you
Yeah.
Mormon or Jehovah's Witness?
No, I just extreme Christian growing up. So
Extreme. Did you at least have Fallout?
what do
Like
you
not
mean?
Fallout. Did you at least have like a fall festival
No,
at your church? Oh, okay. That's
You never went on like a cakewalk or like a
I
like
mean,
one of
those
those hay
exist. I mean, I don't think that's like a replacement for Halloween. I think those
My-
are really separate things.
the reason I brought that up, and maybe
Yeah.
it was just like a Houston, Texas thing or a Texas thing. A lot of churches wouldn't celebrate Halloween, right? But they would celebrate a fall festival in which like they'd have a lot of fun activities for kids and the kids could dress up. But it'd be a safe thing to do on Halloween, like the Halloween night.
Yeah.
Without like having to go out into the world and like see demonic spooky things.
I mean, the justification you given is like the correct justification, but like I think it's such a shitty justification.
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
great. like
it's
I'm
so
not
terrible. Like,
defending
It's like, hey, don't go like in public, hang out with just these people and kind of do what they do, but judge them for it.
I feel like you're saying like religion is a cult.
I would never say that. That's impossible. I would never say that.
Is cult a religion?
There was this weird fight club in my high school that I did not participate in, but I was aware of.
air quotes.
What do you mean? What part?
I didn't participate.
I
All
did.
right, Tyler.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, there was like a football player that broke his hand on a concrete floor by punching it.
Was your name
Wait, so-
Concrete Floor?
Wait, I was about to say, was the fight that day him versus the floor?
No,
was that
he just,
who got pulled from the
he
hat?
like swung and missed and hit a concrete floor.
I fucking hate the school. I fucking hate. Ow!
That's what happened.
Ah!
He wasn't on the team anymore.
That's funny.
Yeah, but the reason I brought that up is it was also like a weird philosophy group, and I was somehow included, but did not give a fuck, and I made my name Colt, CULT, in every meeting.
Nice,
Great. Yeah, that's not a fun anecdote.
No, that was pretty fun.
Hey,
thing
Colt,
that happened.
just editor's note. Can you cut that?
Yeah, for sure.
No, I want to delve into that. So your school had
Yeah,
a fight
definitely.
club. How did this like? When did they meet? What's the parameters of the fight club? Like, did you follow rule 1, not talk about it at all? Because you're definitely breaking
Sure.
that right now.
I mean, it's been statute of limitations and all that shit or whatever.
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like in a basement somewhere.
Was it like a friend's basement? Was it at the school?
No, it was like all the weird kids, and then like the meatheads would come and fight. It was it was kind of a weird environment, honestly.
The only thing
it was like all the gifted kids, and then the football players would come and fight each other.
Cool.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome, actually. The only thing we had like that in my high school, I mean, like there were fights that broke out in like the hallway or locker room or whatever. That's just standard stuff. But I remember one specific time when I was a junior, there were the 2 seniors. I only remember one of their names, but they had some sort of beef, so they agreed to fight. And so we all went to one of their houses after school. There were literally something like 40 to 50 kids
Jesus.
outside gathered around for this fight that was going to happen. They like taped up their hands and everything. They made sure they were on glass. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone like came around. It was a party and that was the main event. The fight was okay. They they really went after each other, but like both with no form, like Muppet arms, like this is a punch as opposed to punch.
What was the biggest fight at your high school, Xander?
I honestly don't remember.
You don't remember one?
No, I'm sorry. Boring. And I'm
Okay.
sure there were fights, but I was always so involved with like after school stuff. I was never in the hallways for shit.
He was in the theater hallway.
Yeah, I was in the theater hallway.
You never had a theater fight?
The theater hallway is so fucking scary.
You never had stage combat?
I mean, we had stage combat.
That turned into real combat.
No, everyone died by my blade. There
was a
wasn't much
lot of
fighting
fights.
going on
That
because
makes
they
sense.
died.
There was a lot of fights in my high school.
Man, that fight thing reminded me of something. Oh, we had this cool thing. This is a tangent, but there was this really cool thing organized by the one and only Cord Bixler. That's a real name.
His name was Cord.
Cord. I know. Yeah,
That's
it's the
so
most.
cool.
It's the most East Texas name I could think of.
CHOR?
Like
No,
music?
CORD. And his dad. yeah.
I thought the same thing as
Yeah.
Xander.
No, it's CORD.
It's so dumb.
Even sillier.
I don't know which one's more stupid. Before you get into the story, it's like, I'm going to name my son after my favorite thing that comes after G.
G.
Cord.
G Cord.
G.
Yeah.
Okay.
My boy String. I'm gonna name my boy String.
My
I'm
theory.
gonna name my boy a Measure.
My theory is that like he in the hospital, some sort of device went out in the room. Maybe one of the outlets failed, so they needed an extension cord, and that's what helped get him delivered. So he was like, "Oh, thank you very much, Cord. You know what? That's not a bad name." Also, that guy's name, he was the head of the school board, and his name was Bubba Bixler. So
Bubba
Bubba
Bixler is
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
That is so badass.
Yeah.
I am now naming a character in something Bubba Bixler.
Bubba
Yeah,
Bixler.
it's a real name. Shout out Cord and Bubba Bixler. But anyway, Cord organized this thing at an age where we were all driving, so at least our junior year. That was BYOM. We did it a few times in the school.
Bring your own mom.
Bring your own meat. We did it in the school parking lot where like he would just bring a grill and then everyone could bring their own meat and they'd cook it up and we'd all hang out and just eat our own meats.
That's cool.
That we all,
And Bubba swing by and he'd have his gumbo ready for the children.
If Bubba's cooking, you know it's gonna be fucking good.
I don't know that I ever had any of Bubba's
you
cooking.
never had any of Bubba?
If anybody named Bubba is cooking,
Mhm.
it will taste good.
Yeah, I
Come
hope
on
that's
down.
true.
Come on down to Bubba Bixler's diner where you get some of the best gumbo, shrimp.
I make a chicken fried steak to knock your pants off.
Your pants, yeah, you won't be able to fit in those pants even if you had them on.
Bubba's turned into a controversial figure already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know about this guy.
Bubba Bixler. Bubba Bixler wants you to text him some pictures of yourself.
Send Bubba some photos of your feet.
He was on the school board, guys.
Yeah, you're telling me no school board guy has been like, send me pictures of your feet. I'm Bubba Bixler. I'll give you some gumbo.
What was like the big scandal at your high school?
One of my vice principals
Asked for pictures of feet.
did a lot of the bad things. Did a lot of the bad things, and we
Such
didn't find
as?
out.
I think we could assume. I think we could assume.
With a wiffle ball bat?
yeah, buddy.
Jesus.
Yeah, at my school, in elementary school, actually, my 4th grade teacher was caught having sex with the principal in a classroom, and then both of them were fired.
Jesus.
Hot.
Yeah, and she was hot, at least from what I remember as a 4th grader, you know? So she was just an older woman.
And how does it feel that she might be, honestly,
A fan of the podcast?
she's a huge fan of the podcast.
I really hope so. I hope like weird people from our past start listening to the podcast.
That aren't our parents.
Yeah, that'd be
Pastor-
so fun.
Pastor Jim Tucker up in Dallas, listen to this podcast. I know you are. You're a piece of shit.
Please send it.
You're a piece of shit, Jim. You want to know why?
Why?
You abused your power as pastor of a church. You really did, you fucking asshole.
Hey, I called out my band director and Colt bleeped his name, so
Yeah,
he's probably going to bleep that
Don't
one.
bleep Jim Tucker.
I don't have.
He's
sure.
like, the case is on the internet. It's fine.
Oh, it's a case? It's
Yeah.
a thing that
he went
happened?
to fucking court and shit, and then went like he was a pastor in Houston.
Did you go to this church or what?
Did I go to this church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That
huge.
sucks.
It was a mega church in Houston. My mom was one of the like main people, like one of the church main staff,
Interesting.
and there was a civil war
A scandal.
of people who believed Jim or were like, you know what, pastors are tempted by the devil, so you have to forgive them. And then the people who are like, no, that's bad.
What did he do? Now, if the court's online, what did he do?
So it was sexual assault.
And then, this
What he
is
would do-
out of show, we can talk about anybody that's a public figure with
Yeah,
full
he's a
bore.
he's
So,
a
yeah,
public
great,
figure.
cool.
Yeah. So so what he would do is he would do marriage counseling, and then women would go to him
This
for
is
marriage counseling.
Oh, this is so fucked up.
And I'm not joking. He did this, and Jim Tucker. I doubt they're gonna have the exact full story on there. And the women would be like, I don't know, I need help loving my husband. I need that kind of thing, and not necessarily like they're not asking for anything. Like they're just
Yeah.
like I'm having
They're
intimacy.
looking for therapy.
Yeah, they're looking for therapy, but they're going to
counseling or
church.
shit, yeah.
Well, the first thing that comes up when you Google Pastor Jim Tucker Houston is this website, Jim Tucker Seminars, Relationship Success Seminars.
Yeah. So, anyways, he was
Resolve,
he
unite,
he was accused of that, and it did happen. He then he just went to Dallas and continued being a pastor up there.
You love to see it.
Anyways, his son is an actor and is in a movie.
That's cool. What's his son's name?
Should
we watch the movie and talk about it?
No.
But that's a different podcast.
I actually really like his son. His son's a good guy. He was always nice to me.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, that's your other podcast.
Yeah, marathon. Watch all the movies of Trey Tucker.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept. You do one actor's filmography instead of
We've thought
a
about
series.
doing that, expanding it to different like
every
types of marathons.
every movie Nick Cage made in '94.
Dylan Garcia and Kyle Romero did that for a podcast called
What?
Every Actor Ever.
Did they really?
Where
Oh, I
they
remember
would
that, yeah.
listen to, they would watch like as many movies as possible of like a very specific actor. They only got like
I
8
wanna-
episodes in
I want to
because
do a
it was
show with
too many
Dylan.
movies.
I want to do a show with Dylan.
Is Andrew's about to? Well,
You're doing a show?
improv show.
I did an improv show earlier this week.
Oh, well, you already did it. How'd it go?
Cool.
It went well. Yeah, we didn't practice. We just went up.
I like Dylan a lot.
Yeah,
They're
Dylan's
really
great. They're really fun. We did just pretty basic. Before the show, we just said monopop, and we were like monopop, and we
Yeah.
just did monopop. And for those of you who don't know, that's a single scene in which you would pop out random scenes or from random ideas or random characters.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, it's a lot like this, and we did that.
Speaking of, I gotta go.
Okay, so yeah, bye. And it was fun. It's a fun little show. Small audience attendance, but it was a Tuesday
Yeah.
night at Fallout. I just like using stage space and like actual stage time to practice a new form with somebody else.
Yeah.
I think you kind of get to know them a lot better sometimes.
I've only played with them once, and it was with a big group, but it was really fun.
Ahoy!
Oh shit!
Ahoy, hoy!
Is this Soy Boy Jahoy the pirate?
Sorry, my joke.
No,
What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm a bullfighter.
You're a bullfighter.
I fight bulls.
What are you doing here?
They're not a bull here?
No.
No.
Oh, I gotta go then. Sorry.
Okay,
wrong place.
bye.
No, I didn't mean to kill your bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's me, Jake. What's up, guys? What I miss?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
You missed Soy Boy Ahoy. He's a pirate.
I didn't know where to go. I think as a general rule, and this is a note mostly for myself, but when we come in as like guests, we should have the bit already. Because I don't know what to do in that situation.
Yeah. Well, you think that wasn't fully developed? That
No, I think
Soy Boy Ahoy, the pirate bullfighter, was not a fully formed character?
And Danny Dubois was pretty.
Danny Dubois was fun. No, I'm not saying like
Don't ever criticize me.
I'm not saying anything negative. I'm saying it makes it easier and better, I think, if the person coming in as the guest like has what they want to do already kind of pre-baked a little bit.
Okay.
So we can play off of them instead of the other direction.
Yeah, that bullfighter thing was improvised.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good.
I don't know if you know this. We're all improvisers, and we know when someone else is improvising.
We gotta. What's a good joke here? It's like radar, but instead it's
Gator.
Well,
Beep, 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 beep. Can I call myself an improviser anymore?
yeah.
Why?
When you're in, you're in.
It's like the Marines. Once an improviser, always an improviser.
Yeah. If you want to
Thank
stop
you.
being an improviser, we have to beat you out.
You have to beat me out instead of
right.
a gang.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to separate forms of comedy. I don't know. I've kind of talked to you guys about this. Maybe not all the way. I think I am done with like stage improv probably.
Yeah, you have talked about that.
I don't think I've talked on this show.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
you talk about it. What's your beef? You're done with it?
I don't know. I have more fun doing stuff like this. I think this is funnier. Honestly, like I like listening to podcasts more than I like watching improv shows.
I think the hardest that I've ever laughed has been at improv.
Yeah, I don't know. I like improv. I like it. Like I'll do it again, maybe, but I just don't. I've also had like lots of issues with the culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Definitely very fair.
Something Jake and I have talked about a lot is and maybe you too, Colt.
Sure.
The idea with like a lot of improvisers is that it's the only thing they'll do in a way.
Like in
not
entertainment or comedy.
Yeah, which is fine, but like it's a tool. It's a tool. It's
I
a
agree
comedy
with that
tool. It's not
entirely.
necessarily like
Yeah.
the only thing. I use improv to help writing. I use writing to help improv. Like
Totally.
they all feed and help each other. It's not all just one thing. And there's people who just improvise just to get out. There's people who improvise just to have a sense of community. There's people who improvise because that's the only joy they have is those 5 seconds they initially had on their first show and they're chasing that high.
Sure. I think the thing that like bothers me the most, and it's not even a negative thing, but like a lot of the people that do improv are not in the same like mindset as me about like comedy.
Yeah.
Like they're just doing it for fun, which is fine. Like, of course, do whatever you find fun. Like if you like to do improv, that's awesome. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to take it serious, and it makes me very sad when I like want to be serious about something like an improv troupe. Like I want it to be successful and I want people to care. And like, I'm not saying this about anything specific, but like, there's just not a lot of buy-in. There's a lot of flakiness in improv. There's a lot of like, well, we could do something cool, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, and I just wasn't having fun.
Yeah, and that like comes down to finding the right people because like
Sure,
a select
yeah,
few
definitely.
group exists like that. But also like at the end of the day, the work you're putting into it is still for improv. Like the highest heights you can reach as an improviser exclusively are like below what you could reach in any other medium. Like short of like
Schwartz is
Middleditch Schwartz.
Middleditch Schwartz is got a Netflix show.
Whose Line, and that's it. There are thousands of us, and like that is what the world knows about improv.
Yeah.
Outside of like live performance or the very famous Twitch stream.
That's
incredibly
true.
famous.
The very famous Twitch stream. I would say like 80% of people in Austin that are doing improv are just doing it for fun, which again, totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just not the vibe for me.
Yeah. One of the reasons I was so attracted to moving to another city was specifically because I enjoy like it. I could tell it was the level of care.
Sure, like Chicago.
They actually
care about it more.
Yeah,
in
they
Chicago,
actually
for sure.
like the performers. They actually get space, and like when they get space, it's coveted, and they really want it. And sorry, the point I was saying was just like there's a level of commitment you can see in the performance that you don't see here. Just even the best shows here, I love them, and that's just probably like the Austin style ultimately.
Yeah,
Which is like it's unfortunate because like the players who get space here in Austin, once they start getting space, they almost essentially don't stop. And space is still is like a little more available. At least pre-pandemic was just like you people covet the amount of stage time you get in Austin. In any other city, like you get so much more stage time here.
And I think I would say like it's been positive, definitely. Like doing improv for a year and a half, like doing a whole bunch of shows, like getting stage time that way has been very positive for me. Like definitely made me a better comic, but like I don't know, like the owners of the clubs don't even do it full time. You know, like it's a very like casual, casual kind of deal in Austin.
Yeah,
it's very casual.
I love improv because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, I think the hardest that I've ever laughed has been in an improv show.
Yeah.
I think of it like gambling. I think like, you know, generally like on average, your standard improv show that you go to see is probably going to be less entertaining than like if you had seen something scripted or something on TV or listened to a podcast. But I think the potential heights are way higher. I think that like truly the funniest thing that will ever happen in the world will happen on an improv stage. I think that because like, you know, if you're doing it right, if you're doing it with a group of people who like is deeply caring about it and you're, you know, willing to push boundaries and you're actually exploring ideas, like something about being in the room with an audience just for them seeing this thing, watching you discover it, like it goes beyond comedy. It's a different part of your brain seeing like, not only is that comedy, that is spontaneous and that like,
I mean, there's magic in the moment. Like it's kind of like a live music argument though.
Yeah.
Like I don't prefer live music. Like that's just a personal thing though. Like specifically like to take this analogy a step further is like I listen to mostly rap music. Rap music is fine live, but better produced. Like it's better in a different format than live.
Right.
I think it comes down to, and Jake probably say the same thing, the band obviously that you're listening to.
Yeah.
There's some bands like Ween. Like Ween will have a studio version that will be fun, generally good, or even a studio version that is absolute shit, like an album version that of a song that sounds like garbage intentionally. And then you go to the live set, and I just saw a Ween show for the first time. Thank God, it was amazing. And they would play songs that were shit out on an album, once again on purpose, and the live version would be incredible.
Yeah,
to the point where like I would only ever listen to the live version now. That's a great
way to frame it, is like thinking of yourself as a band almost. Like what kind of thing do I want to do? Yeah. What serves it best? Because I just don't think my comedy, like I had fun. Like I think I was good at improv, but I think my sense of comedy is better on a format like this. So.
And it's a tool. It's a tool you utilize here. It's a tool you utilize in business. It's a tool, you know, we utilize at Game On. Like, it's just, I wouldn't be like nearly as fun or have nearly as much fun as a host if I didn't have some skills from improv.
Right.
And yeah, further on that, Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. Great live album. One of the best live versions of almost every one of their songs that they've ever, like their hit songs.
It almost feels like practice for comedy. And I don't mean that as an insult. But like improv, it feels like practice, and it's there's like this weird undercurrent of like, you should move on, but nobody's telling you that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have anything else to say.
I think that's also like, you know, still this city thing.
You think it's an Austin thing?
Right. Yeah. I think if you're in LA or New York or Chicago, or specifically LA and New York, like if you're doing it there, like it's kind of implied that like this is the school, this is the equivalent of college for you. You come here, you go through all, you know, the levels of the UCB or whatever.
I mean, those institutions are failing. Like,
well, that's how it historically has been.
10 years.
Like last 20, 30 years is how it's been. You know, that's your path to SNL, is go and do the groundlings first.
Remember when SNL was fun?
Sometimes they're still fun. I think SNL is better in this age. Not that their quality is better, but now we don't have to watch 3 hours of it. Like now you can just find the funny ones on YouTube the day after they come out. You don't have to sit through the entire show of mostly bad sketches and then maybe once in a while a really good one will come out. Like those are pretty much like curated for us now, which is better for me.
They're just so toothless. Like they don't. It feels like they don't want to say anything.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They're not the position to say that anymore. Like they're not. They were like a brief period where they were the like outliers, but at this point they've almost always been like a fucking neoliberal
corporate media.
Blah, 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 blah.
These neolibs keep ruining my life.
Hey guys, it's me, Lorne Michaels.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. I hope you didn't care about the things we just said about you.
I was listening from the other side of the wall. I did hear all of that. That's a real shame. I was here to offer you boys a spot on my new show.
Your new
show?
Saturday afternoon live.
Oh.
It's a real shame because this is the image I'm trying to break away from. I feel like my show has become too corporate. So
well, we can shake that up for you, Lauren.
Well,
we're kind of your guys for that.
After I'm done with you, no corporation will want anything to do with your program.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. It's going to be what I essentially see as the training grounds for the new a Saturday Night Live experience. Well, no, you should let me give my full pitch.
No, fuck that. I ain't doing.
I'm listening.
Ground. Either I'm the fucking star, and Saturday Night Live is a training ground to me.
Okay.
Or you can eat my ass.
Well, the system.
He's a bit of a diva. He's very funny though.
Well, that's been good for us so far. What I'm trying to do is change the way that we see comedy.
Right.
I think that if I bring in a whole new group of rambunctious rapscallions, such as yourself and Jakeb, who mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, he's pissing.
That's a long piece.
It's got a very strong bladder.
I think that the show itself is a corruptive force, almost like the Darkhold in the new Doctor Strange movie.
Spoilers.
I did just see it, and I am a big fan. But I think that if someone who is young and talented comes onto the show, it makes them worse. I'm trying to break that by having a new show that I can develop your skills on and then move you in as an established, famous person.
I'd like to negotiate with you because I think you're making a very compelling point.
I am famous for being open for negotiation, so let's talk.
One request.
Yes.
Free Kyle Mooney.
Free him?
Let him tell jokes again.
Well, I don't see the things that he used to do so much as jokes as much as they are antics. And we have
Why did you cast him then, Lauren? Why did you capture Kyle Mooney and put him in your little comedy prison?
Are you implying that I take the souls of actual funny comedians as sustenance for myself and then that's how I've lived to such an old age?
Not an implication. You do that.
You are right. That's what I'm doing.
The only reason you're still fucking alive is you're somehow siphoning the energy from these young comics, and also same with like Alec Baldwin.
You're giving trading blood with Pete Davidson every week.
Here's something that you may not know. Eddie Murphy used to be funnier than he is now. So did Mike Myers.
No.
So did Adam Sandler. These were all very funny
You drained
people.
Adam Sandler to make him what he is today?
That's right. Think of anyone from the former SNL roster who used to be funny in their heyday. Now think of
Jack and Jill is your fault?
I ghost wrote that movie.
Lauren.
But I'm tired of doing that. I'm becoming an old man. Even for old internal beings, I'm an old man now, and I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. How would you boys feel about coming on to Saturday Afternoon Live?
What do you think, Xander?
Absolutely fucking not. Did I see accurately? There was an ancient Greek play in which they would play every single Saturday night, and there was a Lornicus Michaelius there. Was that you, or was that just your ancestor? Like, that image looked like you. That's so weird that there's an ancient Greek play that would take place on Saturday nights.
Yes, we call it Saturdios Levos Neos. Anyway, boys, I have to go.
Thank God.
I'm going to go on my hot air balloon and go to the next city full of young improv comedians who are just doing things for fun. All right, take care, boys.
Thanks,
Onward to Denver. Crash.
Have fun, Lauren.
Crash into a fucking mountain.
My name is Lauren, not Lauren. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Bye, Lauren.
Fucking hate him.
My name is Lauren, not Lauren.
God, just leave!
I just wanted to be clear.
Lord.
My name is Lauren, not Lauren.
Get the fuck out of here!
Lauren Michaels.
I'm murdering you, Lauren!
What? No.
Lauren.
You can't murder me. You're hitting me and it's not hurting at all, Xander. It's like punching a concrete floor, Xander. Oh, you're not going to be able to play football for the rest of the season, Xander. Say my name, Colt.
Just say his
My name is Lauren, Colt.
Lauren.
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 Lauren. You're putting a U in there, and I don't think it's necessary.
Lauren.
Lauren is my sister.
Say his name. So you can leave.
Lauren.
He's got more limbs I could break.
Lauren.
Please.
All right, Xander, come here.
No.
Give me that leg.
Hold on, I am trying. Lauren.
You're not trying at all. It sounds like. It sounds like
Say it again. I can't.
Lauren.
Lauren.
Hey.
Lauren.
No, you had it, and I'll take the one you took.
Lauren.
Not Lauren.
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 All right, say low.
Lo.
Now say orn.
Arn.
Now say them together.
Lauren.
He's dumb. I'm going to leave anyway, but first I'll break your toes. All right, goodbye.
Why is that worse than my arm?
Bye, Lauren.
Hey guys, what I miss?
Oh,
Xander, you okay, bud?
Xander's been part of a fight club.
I can't talk about it.
That's good. That's
I
consistent.
can't talk about it.
We got offered. We turned down SNL while you were gone.
What? I was just in the bathroom pissing. You guys know that it's my dream to be on SNL. You didn't accept for it on my behalf?
Maybe stop pissing.
Well, everyone's got to piss.
That's true.
I do, and I just do it. I'm doing it right now.
He's right. Oh my god.
Is that related to the
It's
fight
not
club?
a bit. It's not a bit. What a weird thing to end the podcast on. Honestly,
Well,
not a bit. That he's
Feels
pissing.
really good.
though.
so yeah, I got to grab the mop. I got to clean up. So I
Do we
guess
need to call it here?
yeah, let's call it
I think
here.
it's a
Okay.
good spot to call it. Yeah,
Jesus, dude.
Where's your pea brown?
it's not just me. You can find Colt at Colt45 Joyce on Twitter,
thank
Jacob
you.
White under James Urkel Jones on Twitter, and me at AHOL Alex Twitter. And find this podcast at Mouse Out of Wedlock. I couldn't get that name. I forget what it is.
There's a different name. Hold on, I'll look at it.
I couldn't.
Do we have an Instagram? I don't know. I'm not on there.
You said
anymore.
no Instagram. Instagram is for babies.
Jake said he was gonna make one.
Did I say I was gonna make one?
Yeah.
I said I was gonna run it. I never said I was gonna make it.
Bum, bum, ba-da. Wow.
We don't have to do Instagram.
Well, you hate Instagram.
I do. Yeah. We don't have to do it.
Anyways.
I thought you guys were on there. I thought you guys cared. Okay, that's
No,
fine.
I just deleted Instagram again.
I only use it to watch skateboarders.
I
That's good.
had Instagram just to post content, and then since I didn't have content
The-
for 2 weeks, I've deleted it.
Hold on, I gotta find the name of the the podcast.
What's the name of our podcast on Spotify? You find out.
If you're wanting to follow the show, search Mouse Out Wed on Twitter. Mouse Out Wed.
The reason it is that is because Mouse Out of Wedlock was taken.
Is that true?
Really?
Yeah, I tried to look it up. It was either taken or it was too long. I think it was one of
Tim,
those
it's
two.
Probably too
It's
long.
probably too long.
James Urkel Jones is pretty long, but not
It's
as
only
long
3
as,
words.
It'd be really funny. I hope someone's squatting on
Yeah, we'll pay them
Mouse Out of Wedlock.
$1 to send us nudie pictures.
all right.
That's us.